Oh my gosh, there are some left? That was Serena Williams' first reaction when a reporter told her one Wimbledon women's singles wildcard was still up for grabs. And then she turned it back on the room. Do you think I'm ready for singles? She's 44, her last Grand Slam singles match was nearly 4 years ago. She's already going to Wimbledon, but in doubles, with her sister Venus. That part is locked in. But right there, courtside, Serena cracked open a question that the tennis world hasn't stopped asking since. Could she go after the singles draw too? Start with what we know for certain. On June 16th, Wimbledon released its wildcard list. And there, in the women's doubles, were two names side by side, Serena and Venus Williams. That pairing is history all by itself. Together, the sisters have won the Wimbledon women's doubles title 6 times. Their last one came in 2016, which means it's been roughly a decade since they last stood on that court as a team. Serena owns 23 Grand Slam singles titles, Venus has 7. As a doubles team, they've won 14 majors together, plus Olympic gold. So just one sentence, the Williams sisters are returning to Wimbledon together. It switches on nostalgia and anticipation at the same time. But the road back here hasn't been smooth, and on the way to this moment, there was a crack most people missed. Rewind a little, Serena's comeback started earlier this month at Queen's Club, her first competitive court since the 2022 US Open, almost 4 years away. Her partner was a rising Canadian, Victoria Mboko. They won their opening match, but then Mboko went down with a knee injury during a singles match. And just like that, the partnership was over after a single outing. Mboko pulled out of the doubles and out of Wimbledon. Serena didn't stop. She lined up a new partner immediately, Karolina Muchova, the world number 10 in singles. New stage, Berlin, a WTA 500 event on grass. And here's where the crack showed. On June 16th, Serena and Muchova lost in the Berlin first round to Juliana Olmos and Erin Routliffe, 6-4, 6-4, over 91 minutes. And that defeat landed just hours after the news broke that she'd play Wimbledon with Venus. Good news and a gut punch on the very same day. Still, Serena herself sounded unfazed. Honestly, I felt pretty good out there, she said, adding that she felt more nimble, more sturdy, and quicker than in her first match at Queen's. Her focus was on the body, not the scoreline. And then, right after that loss, in the press room, the real story began. For weeks, Serena had said the same thing. Right now, the focus is doubles. Singles was the subject she'd quietly drawn a line under. Then, just after the Berlin defeat, a reporter mentioned that one Wimbledon women's singles wildcard was still unassigned, and the mood shifted. Oh my gosh, there are some left? Serena asked. Then she turned to Muchova beside her and asked what she thought. Muchova's answer was clear. I think I would be interested in it. Serena half laughed it off. That's the question of the hour, right? I don't know. Here's the thing, she didn't shut the door on singles. She nudged it open herself. And there really is one women's singles wildcard sitting there, marked to be announced. On paper, the path for Serena to land a spot in the main singles draw is still open. She's unlikely to play again before Wimbledon begins on June 29th. Though, in theory, there's still the option of an entry the week before, at Eastbourne, or Bad Homburg. So here's where it stands. Serena is coming to Wimbledon, with Venus, in doubles. That's confirmed. But the real question? She asked it herself, courtside. Do you think I'm ready for singles? That last wildcard is still empty. Wimbledon opens June 29th, and the clock to find out is almost gone. So, what do you think? At 44, should Serena step back onto a Wimbledon singles court?